Hello, my name is Steve Bigelow with the Candlestick Forum. Good, strong market. On Friday, we saw another doji hammer type signal in the Dow after it supported at the 50-day moving average. It did the same thing the prior day, a hammer signal supporting right on the 50-day moving average. Today's positive open after a doji, especially a doji hammer, revealed good strength coming back into the market. Not only the gap up was a good strong sign, but the fact that they gapped it up above the T line told us the probabilities now are pretty strong. We're heading back in this direction. The next thing to watch for, as you can see, there's kind of a wedge formation setting up. If they break out through this wedge, we've got a good strong market ahead of us. The Nasdaq, as you saw, stayed up above the T-line last week. This was a bullish engulfing signal. On Friday, it did the same thing. It consolidated right back to the T-line and then supported from there. Today's positive open not only created a best friend gap up signal, but created a best friend gap up signal doji sandwich. Also a very strong implication there's going to be more upside. This has created some very strong high profit trade setups. The doji sandwich is one of your most powerful patterns. A big candle followed by a doji. The doji rule says if it opens positive, it's going to trade positive. If it trades positive, usually the magnitude of this candle right here is the same as this right here, which pretty much implies that this resistance level is not acting as resistance. Our recommendation on apps today was based upon that setup. We were buying on the positive open. You can see how a J-hook pattern can be analyzed by the fact that they did a bullish engulfing, or a morning star signal, and now you've got a doji followed by a strong open, again a doji sandwich that told us that this J-hook pattern was in progress based upon knowing that this was trading higher. Whoops. Skipped a slide. But we saw last week where we had a Mcmuffin, a morning star signal, followed by a doji sandwich, or your morning sandwich, a Mcmuffin. Then notice what it did Friday. Our recommendation on UPWK was also based upon that if it opened positive, you've got a Mcmuffin pattern, which is an extremely high probability uptrending indicator. And the fact that they opened positive after the doji sandwich setup continued that uptrend, providing a very strong trade today. The implication is still that we could be in wave 3, wave 1, wave 2, going into wave 3. And there are other pattern breakouts. Our recommendation on CRTO was based upon this wedge pattern breakout. After a long-legged hammer doji, bullish confirmation on Friday, coming up through the 200. Positive trading today took us out through the top, indicating we have the potential of wave 1, the sideways wedge, wave 3 in progress. That same scenario applied to our recommendation on GSX. You can see the wedge formation, and this allows us to see this pattern setting up and then seeing bullish signals that told us that if after these bullish signals, if it opened positive, breaking out through this wedge, we were now in the next wave to the upside. Again, putting us in situations where the traders can get in at the optimal level. So with that Dow gapping up today and staying near the top end of the trading range going into the close implies there's more upside. This is a very strong bullish signal, and now your stochastics are coming up. Look for more upside. That'll be it. We'll see you in the chat rooms.